Welcome! Today we have a morning practice to help gently open and release your back. So go ahead and hop into something comfy and meet me on the mat. Join me in a wide knees child's pose. Your big toes will touch, knees as wide as your mat. Inhale, sit up tall, and as you exhale, begin to walk your arms out as you melt your body forward. Take a moment to let yourself arrive. Slow and steady breaths. Relax your hips, relax your belly and your chest. Go ahead and walk your hands to the left side of your mat, opening and breathing into your side body. Stack your right hand on top of your left to go a little deeper. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly walk over to the right side of your mat. You can place your left hand on top of your right if you wish to go deeper. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, come back to center. Inhale as you rise up to tabletop pose. Place your knees under your hips, your palms under your shoulders. We'll begin to move into cat-cow to warm up your spine. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift the gaze, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. And on the exhale, round your spine, drop your tailbone down and chin to chest. Keep going like this, moving at your own pace, following the rhythm of your breath. And come back to a neutral tabletop position. Inhale your right arm up and exhale, slide your right arm underneath your left, right palm towards the sky, right shoulder will release to the mat, right cheek to the mat, and a soft gaze out to the left. You can press your left hand into the ground to open your chest by drawing your left shoulder down your back. Return to your breath. Let your upper back broaden. Let your body melt into the pose. On your next inhale, unwind and bring your right arm up to the sky, and exhale, release it to the mat. We'll move to the left side. So inhale your left arm up and exhale, sliding your left arm under your right. Your left palm will be towards the sky. Your left shoulder releases to the mat, as does your left cheek. You can press your right hand into the ground to open your chest by drawing your right shoulder down your back. On your next inhale, unwind and bring your left arm up to the sky, and exhale, release it to the mat. Go ahead and tuck your toes and press your hips up to downward facing dog. Fingertips spread wide, feet about hip width apart. Legs can be bent or straight. Chest melts to the thighs. Start to draw figure eights with your hips, or maybe you'll visualize the infinity sign. Flow with your breath. And we'll switch directions with your figure eight. And return to neutral. Inhale, extend your right leg to the sky, and as you exhale, step it through between your hands. Lower your left knee to the ground, untuck your back toe. Look down to make sure your knee is in line with your ankle. And inhale, rise up to low lunge. Hands to your thighs. Maintain square, even hips. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Draw inner thighs towards each other. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, twist to the right. And then we'll exhale, place your left arm to the outer right thigh. Broaden your chest. Soften your gaze to the sky. Go ahead and come back to center and release your hands to frame your foot. Take your back toe, press up, and place your left knee behind your right, coming into a seated spinal twist. Place your right hand behind you, inhale your left arm up, find length, and exhale, using your core strength, twist, placing your left elbow on your right thigh. Breathe in, find length, get tall, and as you breathe out, pull your navel towards your spine and twist deeper. Breathe in, and as you exhale, release back to center. Unwind your legs, place both feet out in front of you, extend your arms out long. Breathe in, long spine, draw shoulder blades down your back, and slowly, with control, begin to lower to the mat. We'll move into bridge pose, so your feet will be hip-width apart, knees under your ankles. Energize your thighs towards each other as you lift your hips up. Lift hips as high as possible while lengthening your tailbone forward. A soft gaze towards the sky, and return to your breath. Imagine you are holding a block between your thighs. Slowly, with control, go ahead and release your hips to the floor, and we'll make our way to our belly. Once you make it to your belly, place your hands under your shoulders, knit your elbows to your body, lengthen your tailbone, press your hip points into the mat, and inhale, rise up. Draw abs in and slowly, with control, lowering to the ground. Tops of feet press into the mat, your kneecaps lift off the mat, and inhale, rise up, chest broadens, and exhale as you slowly lower to the mat. Tuck your toes, press yourself up to plank, and then downward facing dog. Your heels yearn to the ground, chest melts to your thighs. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your leg through between your hands. Lower your right knee to the ground. Look down to make sure your knee is in line with your ankle, or at least it is behind. And inhale, rise up to low lunge. Place your hands on your thighs, maintaining square hips. Let your hips melt deeper into the pose. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Draw inner thighs towards each other. Exhale, hands to your heart, and inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, place your right arm to your outer left thigh. Broaden your chest. Take your gaze to the sky. Come back to center and release your hands to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes and press up. Place your right knee behind your left, coming into seated spinal twist on the other side. Place your left hand behind you. Inhale your right arm up high. Find length in your spine. And exhale, using your core strength, begin to twist. Place your right elbow on your left thigh. Broaden across your chest. Root both sits bones into the ground. Breathe in, and as you exhale, release back to center. Unwind your legs, place your feet out in front of you, arms out long. Breathe in, long spine, draw your shoulder blades down your back, and begin to lower yourself to the ground. We'll do bridge again, so place your feet hip-width apart, knees under your ankles. Energize your thighs towards each other. Remember the thought of the block in between your thighs. And begin to lift your hips up. Lift them up as high as possible, lengthening your tailbone forward. Return to your breath. Slowly, with control, begin to release your hips to the floor. Make your way to your belly again. Place your hands under your shoulders, elbows knit towards your body. Lengthen your tailbone, press your hip points into the mat, and we'll inhale, rise up again. Shoulder points will draw back. As you begin to exhale, draw your abs in and slowly lower yourself to the mat. Tops of feet press into the mat, kneecaps lift off, and inhale, rise up, and exhale, slowly lower to the mat. A soothing breath in as you rise up. We'll hold it at the top, and exhale as you lower your forehead to the mat. Tuck your toes and press yourself up to plank pose, and then downward facing dog. Let your heels yearn towards the mat. Your chest will melt to your thighs. Inhale, right leg up to the sky, and exhale, step it through, setting up for high lunge. Feet parallel like they're running on two separate tracks. Bring your hands to heart center. Rise up to high lunge. Then we'll move into warrior two and straighten your front leg, moving into triangle pose. You can heel toe your back foot in till you're comfortable. Extend your arms out to the right and left. Inhale, find length in your spine. Begin to draw your hips back in space and then reach your right arm forward. As you release your hand to your shin, spiral your chest towards the sky. Press down through your toes and your heels, drawing up through the arches of your feet. On your next inhale, rise up using your core strength. We'll fan up into warrior two, then take it to high lunge. And inhale, we'll release our hands to the mat, framing our foot. Extend the right leg up, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring it through, setting up for pigeon pose. Place your right knee to your right hand. The more parallel your shin is to the front of the mat, the more intense the stretch will be. So you can bring your heel back in space to make this less intense. Breathe in, find length in your spine. Open your chest, arching your back, and exhale as you slowly begin to fold forward. You shouldn't feel any pain in your knees. You may wish to do a modified version or adjust to make this a place where you can comfortably breathe for several rounds of breath. With every inhale, expand the area of your right hip, and with every exhale, relax and surrender into the pose. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, slowly begin to press yourself up. Hands frame your shin. Curl your back toes and press yourself back to downward dog. Go ahead and walk it out here. We'll inhale and extend our left leg up to the sky. And exhale, step it through, setting up for high lunge again. Bring your hands to prayer at heart. Rise up to high lunge. And then warrior two. Straighten your front leg, moving into triangle. So you can heel toe the back foot in again on this side. Extend your arms out. Inhale, find length in your spine. Begin to draw your hip back in space. And then reach forward. And as you release your hand to the shin, begin to spiral your chest towards the sky. And return to your breath. On your next inhale, rise up using your core strength. Move into warrior two and then high lunge. Release your hands to frame your foot. Inhale, extend your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it through, setting up for pigeon on the other side. Place your left knee by your left hand. You may notice a little difference in your right and left hips. Breathe in and find length. Open your chest, slightly arching your back, and exhale. You will slowly begin to fold forward, walking your arms out. And with every inhale, expand the area of your left hip with your breath. And then every exhale, relax and surrender into the pose. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, slowly begin to press yourself up. Hands frame your shin, curl your back toes, and press yourself up to downward facing dog. Walk it out. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, followed by the left, and release into forward fold. Your feet hip-width apart. Let everything go here. Hang like a rag doll. Let gravity take your head and your torso. You can shake your head yes and no to release any tension in your neck. Clasp your elbows and swing side to side if that is calling to you. Visualize that you are creating space between the bones of your vertebrae, opening and releasing your back. If you had clasped hands, go ahead and release your arms, dangling them completely relaxed. Heel toe your feet a little wider than hip distance. Your toes will point out and heels will be in, and begin to lower into your yogic squat. Bring your elbows to the inside of your thighs, pressing them against. Bring your palms together at heart center. Resist the knees into your elbows. Try to keep your heels on the floor if it's possible. And breathe. To move out of this pose, go ahead and lower your hips to the floor and place your hands behind you. Place both feet out in front of you. Extend your arms out long. Breathe in, long spine. Draw shoulder blades down your back. And slowly, with control, begin to lower to the mat. Extend your left leg long. Bring your right knee towards your armpit. Give it a gentle hug. Moving into half happy baby. Place your left hand on your hip to stay grounded in both hips. Grasp the outside of your right foot, knee bent, energetically moving towards your armpit, the sole of your foot to the sky. Release, giving it a gentle squeeze in. Your left hand will grasp your knee and guide your right knee across your body. Extend your right arm out long and soft gaze to the right. Breathe into your back and exhale, releasing any additional tension that may be lingering. Bring it back to center, give it a gentle hug in. Extend the leg out long. This time we'll bring our left knee in towards our armpit, give it a gentle hug. Moving into happy baby on this side, so place your right hand on your hip to keep both hips grounded. Grasp the outside of your left foot. Keep the knee bent and energetically moving towards your armpit, sole of the foot to the sky. Release, giving it a gentle squeeze. Keeping your knee bent. Go ahead and grasp it with your right hand and guide it across your body. Extend your left arm out long and have a soft gaze off to the left. And breathing into your back and exhale, releasing any of the tension you're still feeling. Releasing any of the tension that may still be lingering. Bring it back to center. Bring your right leg in and give yourself a loving hug. Squeeze it all in and then release into Shavasana. Take up as much space as you'd like. Let your feet be as wide as the mat. Arms out to your side. Take a big soothing breath in through your nose and exhale it out your mouth. and exhale completely. Relax your head and neck, letting it melt into the ground. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your arms, your chest. Let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Relax your upper back, middle back, and your lower back. Relax your hips and pelvic area. Let each of your legs weigh heavy and melt into the ground, allowing your body to release and be in complete relaxation. Return to your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll over to your right side. Let your bicep be your pillow. Gently press yourself up. Come to a comfortable seated position. And inhale, take a big, beautiful, refreshing breath in as you rise your arms up. And exhale, prayer to heart center. Take another big, beautiful, refreshing breath in as your arms rise up. And exhale to heart center. One last round. Inhale a big, beautiful, refreshing breath in. And exhale, hands to heart center, releasing any tension or stress you're feeling. Rise up, taking in the colors of your environment. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope your back feels open, relaxed, released. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.